Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. I trust that you're all well and that you're all keeping safe. So today's video is a highly requested video. Today I am showing you makeup essentials for beginners, as well as how to apply makeup when you're a beginner. So it's going to be a step-by-step tutorial, you guys. Let's not waste any time. Let's get right into it. Just a fair warning, you guys, I am filming in my room and unfortunately it's right by the roadside. So you will be hearing cars driving past. Some drive very recklessly. So please excuse that and apologies for that in advance. Okay, so as I go along, if I can't remember where I've purchased a product, I will list a similar one down in the description bar. Number one, the eyebrow pencil, you guys. Yes, the eyebrow pencil. I actually purchased this pencil in town, so that's Pretoria town, Pretoria Central. I'm trying to remember exactly where. So seeing as though I can't remember where I purchased this particular brow pencil, I'm going to list a similar one in the description bar that you will find in a local store. Right now I'm going to show you how I prep my brows and then of course how I line them to my desired shape and then eventually concealing them just for a more neater look. Let's go. So you want to take a spoolie. So what I'm going to do, I'm just brushing all my hairs in one direction, ultimately brushing them in the desired shape that I'd like. We are going to take our eyebrow pencil, all right, and we're going to start by making fine lines in the middle of your brow. Faint fine lines. You want to be a little light-handed here, you guys. You don't want to be too heavy-handed, otherwise you're gonna look crazy, okay? All right, so just some fine lines in the desired shape, you guys. Then for more definition, you want to press down a little harder. And when you get so that the color now becomes visible. And then as you move in towards the inner corner of the brow, you want to also gently make very light strokes, of course, to avoid a very blocky appearance. And voila, easy peasy. You can use your pinky finger just to lightly dust the inner corner so that everything fades in nicely and neatly. You then want to use your spoolie and then once again just brush the hairs into one direction to the desired shape, just so just neatly everything comes together. So as a beginner, guys, you should know that your eyebrows are literally the gate of your face. So it's very important that they are on point. Otherwise, you could just end up looking like this.
Which is crazy.
So once you've done this, you guys, now it's time for us to apply concealer. Okay, my go-to concealer is the LA Girl Pro Conceal. This is in the shade Toast. Now you want to pick your concealer based on your foundation. So you usually want to pick a concealer that's probably 2 to 3 shades lighter than your actual foundation. I'm using a flat top angle brush, you guys. Guys, when it comes to brushes for where beginners are concerned, I would say go and take a lot. I know I recently bought a pack of brushes from there. It was about 280 rand or so for about 10 brushes. So yeah, and then the Eyelid you can actually get in any Dischem. Some amount on my hand like so. What I like to do is start in the middle of my brow, like that. And I like to work my way to the tail of the brow. I just like to carry on from where I start and just take it all the way to the corner. Brush it and buff it in. And voila, a perfectly slayed eyebrow. Okay guys, so just like your face, you want to also prep your eyes before you apply any kind of eyeshadow or any kind of pigment on your eyes, because obviously you want the color to pop, you want the color to be vibrant, you want the color to actually be seen. Oh my gosh, you guys, I thought I was filming the entire time I was demonstrating how to prime your my eyelids, but it wasn't. Ooh, I'm so sorry. So I'm going to just talk through what I did. So I took my NYX contour concealer. This is the Can't Stop Won't Stop. It's in the shade Mahogany, and I got this at the NYX counter at Clicks. It was the Clicks at Menlyn Mall, if I'm not mistaken. I took the wand and I put 3 small dots on each eyelid, and then I took a big buffing brush just to blend everything in. Apologies for that. I thought it was recording the entire time. Clearly not. Sorry. Once we have primed the eyelid, I like to go back in with a simple powder. This is Eyebrow again. Pro Face High Definition Matte Press Powder. This is in the shade Cocoa. I also purchased this at Dischem. Eyebrow, it's a really good brand, a good drugstore brand. It's very beginner friendly as well. I'm going in with my big brush, just dabbing that in there lightly like that. And I'm just pressing in that into my eye. This pressed powder can actually act as a very good transition shade for any kind of eye look. So you can keep that in mind when you purchase this powder. Once we're done with that, it's time for our favorite eyeliner. So even though this is a beginner friendly video, guys, we need to move with the times. So I'm not going to use a pencil based eyeliner. No. We are using liquid liners. It's 2020. Let's move with the times. Let's not be afraid to try. This is Rimmel London Exaggerate eyeliner. This is in the shade 100% black. I purchased this at Clicks as well, at the Rimmel stand. Most Clicks have it. So yeah, this is not difficult to find, you guys. This is how it looks like. It has a nice applicator that you can grip really nicely onto. And what we're going to do is we're going to start in the middle of the eyelid. I'm just going to make a thin line, then straight line outwards. And we're just going to flick it like so. That's it. Nothing crazy. That's it. You're literally just moving across your lash line. That's all. In a straight line. That's it. You're done. That's it. Nothing crazy. I didn't do corners. I didn't use any solo tape. I didn't use any stencil. I literally moved in a straight line. It's that simple. So there's no excuse now, guys. There's no excuse. You've got to try. Okay, guys, once we are done with that, it's time for our mascara. As you've seen this mascara from my previous videos, it's the Great Lash by Maybelline, you guys. You can get this at Clicks or at Dischem, at a Maybelline counter. I'm not very picky when it comes to mascaras. I feel like they all do the same job. Some lengthen, some volumize, but at the end, for me, they do the same thing. Yes, guys, I know it's a beginner video and you're wondering why I put lashes on. It's 2020. It's time to slay. Okay, let's not be afraid. I recently posted an in-depth video of how to apply lashes like a pro, guys. Go and check it out so that you can. Okay, guys, we are done with the eyes. We are now going to move on to the face. This is the baby skin instant pore eraser. There we go. Smooth for poreless looking skin, and this is by Maybelline, you guys. Also received this from Clicks. This is a good primer to start with. It's inexpensive and it really gets the job done. It's for more oily skin, so it mattifies your skin when you put it on. So you typically pair it with a matte foundation. Once that is done, we will take foundation. Eyelid Pro Matte HD Longwear Matte Foundation in the color Espresso. Like I said, it's Eyelid, it's my go-to, you guys. I think it's best. It's one of the best brands for beginners. Got this from Click Stores. I usually like to apply my foundation with beauty blenders. So this is a pack of beauty blenders that I got from Clicks. This is actually a Clicks brand. It's makeup sponges. Comes in a pack of 4. The 2 that I'll be using, one for the application of my foundation and the other one for concealer. Always remember to dampen your beauty blenders before you use them for more flawless application. We are moving on to our concealer. The purpose of concealer is really to brighten up the face. So usually a lot of times most beginners will just stop here and maybe put on some powder and they're out the door. But using a concealer, it adds more depth, it adds more definition to your face. So I would encourage you to try and experiment more with concealers if you're a beginner. We're gonna use the NYX Can't Stop Won't Stop. I think you usually only get NYX counters at bigger outlets or bigger malls, but yeah, this is a very good brand, you guys, and this is a very good concealer as well. So because it's so light, I'm going to literally put a couple of dots like that on each side, and you want to conceal where light would usually hit your face. That's your chin, your forehead, under your eyes, and the tip of your nose, just like that. That we're going to move on to translucent and or setting powder. This is the Laura Mercier translucent setting powder. This particular product I have not seen in SA. I did buy it in the US. However, they are loose setting powders at Clicks and Dischem stores. Take a generous amount of the setting powder. Setting powders come in different colors, you guys. This is deep dark. I typically won't use a white setting powder because
I'm white.
but because I find that it leaves a really bad cast on my eyes even when I brush it off, and the flashback on a camera is terrible. So people of color, advise yourselves, eh? Okay. Once you let the powder sit for a good 30 seconds to a minute or so, you want to take a big fluffy powder brush and just brush off the excess powder. Now we are at the stage of contouring. There are different types of contour products. You get powder contour product, stick contour products. Guys, it's all up to you and really what would work for you. Just for the purpose of this video and because it's beginner friendly, I'm going to go back into the LA Girl Pro Face High Definition Pressed Powder. I've got my contour brush over here, as you can see. You can see already it's quite visible. I like to go back in with the translucent powder just so we highlight that contour just slightly, nothing crazy, just like that. And we'll leave that on for a little bit. Then I just lightly dust the powder off with the powder brush that I used before. Guys, this step is optional. This is going to be the nose contour. As a beginner, like, shouldn't be too worried about this step. It's not a you know, compulsory step. Get it, it's 2020, yeah? We have to elevate.
We have to be the girls, yeah?
Alright, so the same brush that I used to contour, just going on my nose like that, like a stamp almost. Like I said, guys, this step is not compulsory for beginner makeup users, but I will in the future have an in-depth video on how I contour my nose and the products that I use as well. So for now, not necessary to really get into the nose contour as a beginner makeup user. Okay guys, I promise you we are almost done. Okay, before we add any kind of highlight, I like to set my face with setting spray. Fix Plus, you guys. This you can receive at any MAC stores. There are some Edgar stores that actually have MAC stores inside of them. But yeah, guys, this is a really good one. This is one of the high-end ones, but you can get setting sprays from Revlon, I believe Yardley as well, and NYX, as well as Wet n Wild. All of these you can find at Dischem or Click stores. Not too close to your face, as you don't want too many droplets to be seen on your face. And then give it a few pumps around just like that. It is so refreshing, you guys. Oh my gosh, this is just to set and keep your makeup in place all day long. Going into my Jackie Aina ABH palette, I will be using this shade over here. It is Soleil. 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 Yeah, okay. Just a generous amount. You want to just place it on the apple of your cheeks. It's an up and down movement. nose. Comes to one of the final steps is our lips. I think we're going to keep it simple, seeing as though this is a beginner friendly video. Just going to go in with a liner. Here we go, a lip liner. This is from Essence Cosmetics and it's in the shade Obey Her 03. Yeah, Essence, you can get a Dischem, Clicks. Going in with another Essence product. This is the Plumping Nudes lip gloss. This is in the shade 05 called Bold Love.
Ooh.
Okay, so I start lining on the bottom lip, just from starting from corner to corner. I then work my way also then to the top. I do the same at the top. And then I don't press too hard, just enough so that the lip liner is visible when I place the lip gloss on. I take a moderate amount of lip gloss and place it on the inner part of my lip. As you can see, not too dramatic, but just right. Okay, you guys, that brings us to the end of this video. I hope you enjoyed this video as much as I did. I hope I was able to help. I hope I was able to clear a few things for all you beginner makeup users out there. Stay safe, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.